People are on the phone, like, scrolling until, like, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Stuff that you wouldn't want to see and that shouldn't be on there, and that no one of any age should be seeing, really.
Men have been messaging me knowing that I am a child, and it's just disgusting.
We met these teenagers in Darlington earlier in the year to hear their thoughts on the raging debate about online safety and smartphones.
Algorithm picks up on what you've seen and what you've scrolled onto. It'll keep track of that and think that you want to see more of it when you don't, so it'll keep suggesting, more inappropriate age content.
As soon as I wake up, I'll check my phone, and then as soon as I get home, until I go to bed, really. The only time I take a break is when I eat or if I'm talking to someone.
What other types of content do you think it's...
Now they've been invited by their MP to tell the government what they see and experience.
Thank you so much for making the effort, getting up bright and early and coming to Westminster so that we can protect the next generation of under-16s from the threats online.
This is what they feel needs urgent attention.
A lack of restriction on screen time,
Right.
I'd personally say. It'll lead to people scrolling for hours on TikTok, for example.
People are free to message you however much you want and they can say whatever they want and you've got no control over it. It's just shocking that under-18s are exposed to that.
I get the feeling that you have to be quite tech-savvy to protect your kids online, or you've got to go all the way into the settings to enable some sort of protections for your kid, whereas it should be the default.
Our survey of 1,000 teenagers found 40% spent at least 6 hours a day online. I understand the government is looking seriously at a 2-hour limit for social media apps. A nighttime or school time curfew is also being discussed with social media companies.
I feel really bad for those who have gone before you, who have basically grown up in a Wild West.
The Technology Secretary, who's implementing online safety laws, says it's time to go further on screen time as well as content. Youngsters say it'll be difficult.
If you decide to go off one app, if your parent sets a restriction on Instagram and says, right, you're coming off it now, there's TikTok, there's Pinterest, there's Facebook, there's Snapchat, there's so many different other ones you can go on.
He confirmed to us that curfews for scrolling are on the way.
Well, I'll be making an announcement about these things in the near future, but I am looking very carefully about the overall time that kids can spend on individual apps. Some kids feel, as we heard in that group there, that sometimes there is so much compulsive behaviour with interaction with the apps that they need a bit of help just to take control.
He's also concerned by how many of the youngsters we met are contacted by strangers.
It is madness. It is total madness. And many of the apps have taken, or the companies have taken action. We do need to go further with it. I accept that. You're coming closer.
As the cameras stop rolling, will teenagers find these new measures make a real difference?
Right, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Tamara Cohen, Sky News.